everybody, to the first episode of the Morning Wood Podcast. I'm Dom,
And I'm Dale.
and this is going to be your new weekly podcast for football,
Hockey.
and fantasy sports.
Hey everybody, so since this is the first episode of our podcast, we just wanted to let everyone know how we began and how the idea came up. And go from there. What do you...
So, alright, so in COVID, we had the idea, it was around like COVID 2019, 2020-ish.
Yeah.
We had the idea to start a podcast, and one of your friends kind of helped us kind of start off a bit, and we did one terrible episode in the back patio.
I wouldn't say it was terrible. I would say that it was very mediocre-ish.
Very mediocre. The production
With shitty equipment.
Production was low value. I mean, we didn't buy any of it, but like, yeah. But yeah, we always, we always wanted to. We always had the idea to start one. Just never got right. Never got on the right footing for it. And then we kind of like, paused on the idea. We didn't really talk about it for a while, and then I don't know, a year ago?
Yeah, I would say we didn't really... because when we did it,
Mm-hmm.
it was kind of like... It was hard to find people that knew how to do the editing
Right, yeah.
and shit.
Right.
So then we did our homework for about 2 years.
Yeah,
Saved
two and a
up
half
money,
years.
and
That's for sure.
now we're here. This is where we're at.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still working out, still working progress.
Yeah,
our
sure.
room isn't finished, as you
Right.
guys can see, but
Still work in progress, we wanted to get started, trying to make it in time for the football season. Hockey's right around the corner, college football right around the corner. So yeah, it's about, like I said, a couple months ago, about a year ago, kind of got the idea again to start going. And I was talking about it with a few friends, spitballing some ideas, and seeing what would work, really. And then I brought the idea to Dale. We were talking about it a little bit more. I remember this wasn't even the original name. The original name for that podcast,
Knockin' Boots
podcast, which I didn't really care for, but whatever.
It's Knockin' Boots. It was supposed to be... The original podcast was supposed to be about sports, fishing, hunting, and just like random stories of when we were kids growing up.
Yeah,
or,
like more of like a kind of like a general like
yeah,
like funny stories and stuff.
and I mean we're still gonna follow that a little bit.
Yeah, like
but,
if it comes up in conversation, or if something happens, always like go back to that. But it's kind of like a learning curve now. For the first episode, try and see throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks.
So because we've had this idea, right? It works out because Dominic played football.
Yeah.
I played hockey.
Right.
So Dominic's going to be covering the football side of things,
Yeah.
as well as I will.
Kind
But
of piggyback off, and then
yeah, because I mean, let's face it. I mean, I know you're a huge football fan, but it's just it's so terrible to watch.
right.
It's like I'd rather watch college football. I'm more in tune with the college when it comes to the football side.
Right.
I
mean,
he's more in tune with the NFL side because
I watch tons of college football too, just as
Yeah,
much.
it's
But
just-
I know more about the NFL.
yeah, it's just like I personally can't. I think it's just too soft nowadays. But on the hockey side, me
Some
and
main guy.
I mean, you're pretty in tune.
Yeah,
with it too.
I'd say I know more about current day hockey than you do about current day football.
Correct.
Yeah.
Because
So
I could give two craps about it.
right. So hockey, it's definitely gonna be more
I'll say this.
more insight, more statistical value from the both of us. NFL, it's more gonna be, both of us are still gonna be giving our opinions about stuff, and still gonna have good insight. But it's
when it comes to the football, the fantasy part is where we're really gonna give the insights for the fantasy.
right.
We will be doing a fantasy draft
Right.
next week's episode. So
Yeah, fantasy football draft. It's a 10-man league, and it's us two and a couple of my friends. And that's gonna be good. We're gonna do, like you said on the podcast, we'll put in a couple, if not an entire video, but definitely a couple clips of the draft, and
probably me getting pissed that someone's auto drafting the players that I want.
yeah, and
A little rage.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. And then we're gonna do a hockey fantasy as well. That's mainly gonna be us two and a couple other people as well. But
That'll be very interesting.
that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, we'll kind of like every week give you guys like a little heads up on players to look out for on the waiver wire, and then kind of give you guys like a little performance review on our players, how our players performed and stuff. And then when football starts, it's weekly. It's not like hockey where there's a game pretty much every single day.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? I mean, like you and I have talked about this, but when it comes to the fantasy, when hockey starts, when it comes to the fantasy and us talking about the hockey side, we're probably just going to do a weekly breakdown like how they do in fantasy. But I mean, like I said, this is something that we've wanted to do. It's going to be, a family thing, and it's you guys got to just be patient, but I think that it'll
it's gonna come out good. Like I said, like both of us had, give us a little time to kind of get in the groove of things. Might not all sound a little natural, but it'll get better as we go on.
It's like drinking beer.
Sure.
You start out stiff, you get loose after a couple.
Right.
Ease into it.
Right. So yeah, as I was saying with the football though, we're gonna be giving football and college football giving weekly game reviews and game predictions. Game predictions for football, not college, but so like I was saying, speaking of NFL, kind of weekly game, we're gonna be doing a preseason. Was it week 2? Yeah, preseason week 2 review. Of just like the games, kind of break it down. Others more than other teams that are less interesting. More teams that have bigger players, bigger names around them that everyone's looking out for. So,
I will say this though.
Yeah.
I was definitely impressed on the week 2 turnaround with Ewers.
Yeah.
That was definitely.
So you want to start off with the Dolphins?
Yeah, why not? We're Dolphin fans, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're not. We're a beeline team, right?
All right. Start off with the Dolphins.
Hey, listen, don't get me wrong. I love the Dolphins. It's not when. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when we're going to screw up the season.
Yeah.
We're not like the Cowboys, where every year is this our year.
Right. We know what we are.
We're more realistic over here.
Yeah. So yeah, the Dolphins won 24-17 against the Lions. It was a good game.
It was a very close game. I think it come down to.
It came down to the last 2 drives.
Yeah.
And then Quinn Ewers stepped in, started throwing passes. Listen,
that wide receiver is looking.
Yeah,
that wide receiver group's looking good.
Theo Wees Jr., 6 receptions, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he did really good. He's probably, based off of that game, he's gonna earn himself a touchdown.
Oh, definitely. definitely not a touchdown.
Or
but
not a spot on the team. Yeah, definitely after that performance, he's gonna earn himself a spot on the team.
You got to look at it this way: you got Tyreek Hill,
Tyreek
and Jalen Waddle.
Tyreek Waddle.
Hold on, those are your 1-2 guys.
Yeah.
Right.
Then you got Malik Washington.
Yeah.
Westbrook Akine.
But I think Malik Washington and that rookie guy.
DOEs.
Yeah. I think him and Malik Washington will be in competition for spot 3 and 4. It'll go. They'll cycle them through 3 and 4.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Your boy D. Eskridge had a good game. 3 receptions, 53 yards, a touchdown. He had a long like 40 or 50 yard return. It got taken back because of holding.
I know, but I mean, you look at who the Dolphins have had in the past on kick returns and punt returns, right?
Yeah.
I think, and I mean, like I said, I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, the last 2 good punt return and kick returns.
Yeah.
Kick returners.
Yeah.
Jakeem Grant.
Okay.
When he was on the Dolphins.
Yeah.
And he only did it for like a season and a half. Because they didn't want him getting injured. And then before that, Ted Ginn Jr.
Ted Ginn Jr. Oh,
Like,
that's a pull.
But he was good on the kick return.
Yeah, he was good.
He got the yardage. But I mean, you could say, look, I know in today's day, and this is one of the things why I hate watching the NFL is
the new rules with the kick.
Yeah, these new rules.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you're giving it to the player to get yardage, and a lot of these players just don't want to get hit, or they just don't want to run it out. They want to just take it on the it used to be the 25. What is it now?
What?
If you don't run it out, what is
No, it's still the 25.
Okay,
or maybe it's a 30. I forget.
Yeah, but even then though, like
it was the 25. Though.
If you look at kick returners,
yeah,
and okay, let's be honest here. You put Devin Hester in today's rules, he's running a touchdown back every time. It's ridiculous.
Along with Deshaun Jackson.
And we're not talking like Redskins Deshaun Jackson. We're talking prime Eagles.
Yeah.
Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah.
Like every time they're running it back.
Yeah.
It's just one of those rules that it's just like I don't get it. Like why are you not taking advantage? And this guy,
Eskridge, he's been on the team for a couple years now. Yeah, but he's been producing. He not has a high level, but
he has the opportunity.
Yeah.
He's making the most of it. And I mean, he's averaging 30 to 40 yards on kick returns.
And you got him and H-Chan, they could switch off Washington, too. Washington's a good return guy as well.
I mean, everyone that's taken kick returns so far in the last 2 weeks is getting, 20-plus yards, 30-plus yards.
Yeah, no, it's definitely interesting with the new rules. This is going to be, the second or third year that it's been in?
What, that kick return rule?
Yeah.
No, it's second year. Last year was the first year.
Yeah.
And, like I said, nobody took advantage of it.
Yeah.
You can't leave the line of scrimmage until the guy touches the ball.
Right, yeah.
Take advantage of it.
Sure.
Stop being pussies.
But back to the game. Ollie Gordon had a good game. 10 carries for 50 yards. He's gonna be.
He's definitely getting the number 2 spot on.
You think he's beating Jalen Wright?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. They need to bring back the fullback position.
Okay. Yeah, because
him.
I don't think we have Alec Ingold anymore.
It doesn't. No, but he was slow though. This guy's not slow. He's explosive.
Yeah.
You put H-N in the backfield.
Yeah.
Or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
They're big guys. I mean, they're not big guys, but they're strong.
Ollie Gordon's a unit.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's a unit.
They both could take hits. They could give hits. They could block.
Mm-hmm.
1,000%. Bro, why not? Jalen White's good.
Yeah.
He's really good. Yeah. But he's not he's not a big player. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't have the size.
Yeah.
So why not put those two in the backfield and just let them switch off?
See what happens.
Yeah. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2001 made a killing off of that.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, if it works, don't break it.
So yeah, back to the game on Lions side. They didn't really have too much standout players. I think between the quarterback battle between Kyle Allen and Hendon Hooker, it's Kyle Allen's game. Hendon Hooker, he's been on the team for 4 years now, and
yeah, but nobody's beating out Jared Goff.
No one's beating out Jared Goff, but it's a good competition. Yeah. So we'll go to the first game of preseason this week. It was the Titans and the Falcons. Our boy Cam Ward, Miami Hurricane, he only went in for one drive, two passes, 7 passes, and he had two completions.
Yeah. It's the Titans we're talking about here, though.
Yeah, he didn't really have any help.
That team's in a rebuild stage. I mean,
he didn't really have any help at receiver.
Exactly.
I mean, Restrepo's not getting any reps on these preseason games. I don't think he's gonna make the team.
No, he will. I think he does, and I'll tell you why I think he does.
Well, he hasn't.
Him and Cam Ward have that chemistry.
Actually,
college. I think he does make the team. I think they're just resting him so that he doesn't get injured.
I don't know. He had 2 receptions for 18 yards. But, that's what I'm saying. He's getting, no reps.
I mean, look at Cam Ward, though. They already know he's the starting quarterback. You drafted him.
Right, yeah.
So, why risk the injury? If he's showing up in camp and he's producing and they have that, like I said, they have that chemistry, why risk it?
Right.
Why risk injury?
And then
I think that right there is gonna be they're gonna give it the first 2 weeks of the season.
Okay.
And see what happens.
Yeah, it might. They got a couple other receivers there that are gonna definitely help out Cam Ward in the passing game. He's a big risk taker, so he just slings the ball. He's a gunslinger, so we'll see. But in the game, they did have a scary hit. The quarterback, Emory Jones, for the Atlanta Falcons, was rolling out the pocket, had a 15-yard run, and got hit stick by a DB. And
Let me guess, they threw a flag?
No, they didn't throw a flag.
Oh, that's a shocker.
They didn't throw a flag, but he did go down in a similar way like Tua did.
Throwing up gang signs in Miami.
Sure. But yeah, that happened. He's fine now. He's stable.
But that's the problem with these quarterbacks nowadays, man. Every quarterback wants to run the ball. Every quarterback wants to be a Michael Vick.
But here's the crazy thing, right? This is the second week in a row that's happened in a Falcons game. It happened against the Falcons and the Lions preseason week 1, where a player on the field went down like that. I think it was a Falcons player making a hit on a Lions player, and he got carted off the field, and the game ended.
Yeah, they suspended the game.
Yeah, and now a Falcons player, same thing happened. He didn't get carted off the field.
You mean Detroit player got carted off?
Yeah, Detroit player got carted off, but in this game,
it was the
Falcons player but he didn't get carted off. It wasn't as bad.
Look what happened last year, though.
Huh?
Aaron Rodgers.
What?
Achilles tear.
That was 2 years ago.
No, that was. Oh yeah, it was 2 years ago.
2 years
and then
ago.
look what happened that same season. Jalen Phillips. Achilles tear.
Yeah.
Both in New York.
Same field.
Same side of the field.
Yeah.
Same against the same. Well, not against the same team, but the Jets. I mean, well, technically you could, but it's one of those. Hey, superstitions are real.
That's true.
I'm all about them superstitions.
On to the next game. You had Seahawks beating the Chiefs 33-16.
It just makes me happy.
Just makes you happy.
Makes me happy. I know it's preseason. I know it doesn't mean anything, but anytime I get to see Patrick Mahomes cry.
I mean, he didn't play.
Listen,
so
I don't
he
care.
probably didn't care that much.
Listen. Anytime I get to see Patrick Mahomes cry and Taylor Swift cry, I like it.
Right.
How many songs is she gonna make about it now?
There's not much to mention in this game. You know, it was a blowout win. Pretty much doubled their score. There's one thing to mention though. Damian Martinez, another Miami Hurricane, 11 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown.
How many yards did he have?
50 yards. 11 carries, 50 yards, and a touchdown.
That's not bad.
He averaged 4.5 yards a carry. I think he's going to be that number 2 guy behind Kenneth Walker. He might even try and fight for that spot. Who knows, but...
Hey. Bring back that fullback position.
Damian Martinez is a beast, just like Ollie Gordon.
Like
they're built very similar. I think Ollie Gordon's got a couple inches on him, yeah.
Bring back that fullback or a halfback. Why not? Yeah. Let him block. Let him tear it up.
We'll see. Then the Packers beat the Colts 23-19. That's the Colts and the Packers. Who cares?
No, listen. I'll say this. Jordan Love. He's a good guy. He's a good quarterback.
He is.
He's a good young quarterback.
Play, but I listen.
I don't have anything against him or the Packers. I just don't like Aaron Rodgers. So for me, that's why I hated the Packers.
But Jordan Love. I don't know if you remember when Aaron Rodgers was still on the team. Jordan Love wasn't the guy. They had Aaron Rodgers, obviously, but during preseason, Love would always get reps. He would never show out though. But now he's the starter, and I think all those years behind Rodgers. And then Rodgers finally leaving and him stepping into that role gave him confidence. And the fact that he was learning under one of the greatest passers of all time in Aaron Rodgers.
You got to look at it this way, too. History repeats itself, too. Always, right? Favre was with the Packers for what? 15 seasons? 16 seasons?
I don't know if it was that long. But
it was a long time.
He was there for a while,
but
yeah.
Rodgers was second string under Favre for like 5-6 years.
No, not that long.
Maybe not that long, but it was like 4 or 5,
sure.
Right? But, Rodgers, Favre leaves.
Yeah, Rodgers.
Right?
Then
Favre leaves, Rodgers steps in, and...
Went to Super Bowl.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, though. Like, Favre leaves, right? Well, he retires, comes back, Favre does that, Rodgers steps in, right? And then from learning under... look, I know Favre's stats, whatever, they're not that great.
He was a gunslinger, just like Cam... That's what I see in Cam Ward.
He just didn't give a fuck. His mentality was, I'm going to throw the ball, and whatever happens, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So, Rodgers learned under that, and Rodgers is... I don't want to say he's similar to Favre.
No, but I think he's a gunslinger, but he's an accurate.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like he learned.
Under
also
one of the... he had Devontae Adams catching the balls, Randall Cobb.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is Rodgers learned under Favre, and when it was his time to shine, he produced, won a Super Bowl, and then he kind of did that the whole thing. So I'm for Jordan Love. I hope that
me too. He's got a lot of haters.
He has a good season this year.
He's got a lot of haters, but I'm behind him.
He's got haters because let's be honest here.
It's the Packers. No one likes the Packers.
Not just that, but that's a hard football. That's a hard place to play football.
In Wisconsin.
Yeah.
It's also a hard division if you see up there.
Exactly.
Packers, Lions, Vikings, Bears. I think that division is anyone could get that division. I doubt the Bears are going to win it, but the Vikings, Lions, and Packers are all in the same boat this year.
Look what happened with Favre. When Favre left, he went to the Vikings.
Yeah.
and everyone
Well,
hated him.
he went to Jets first and then
Yeah,
Vikings.
but everyone hated him when he left New York
Yeah.
to go to the Vikings. Oh, how could you go to that rivalry?
Yeah.
Because it's football.
Right. Yeah.
Like, fuck your feelings. You didn't want to re-sign me. Oh well.
And then I don't know if you heard. For week 1, the Colts are starting Daniel Jones over Anthony Richardson. Daniel Jones, he was the quarterback
with the Giants.
Yeah, New York.
I don't hate it.
I don't either. I think Anthony Richardson, this year was supposed to be his make or break year.
Nah.
Yes.
Listen,
yes.
I'll say this. I'll say
make
this.
or break for him.
Daniel Jones is like Geno Smith.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing against the Giants, right? But when Manning retired,
Yeah.
okay, you had a young quarterback that didn't really get to learn. He got thrown in the mix with a very terrible offensive line.
Yeah.
And I think his rookie year, he had Odell Beckham was right. That was Odell Beckham's last year he was there, right?
Nah, he wasn't even there.
Okay, so he had nobody.
Yeah.
Like nobody to throw to.
Yeah.
No offensive line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a hard situation. It's like Geno Smith. He gets drafted by the Jets. He plays on the Jets. He's terrible. Yeah. He goes to a different team.
Yeah.
Tears it up. I think Daniel Jones, and I mean, in my opinion, Daniel Jones is a good quarterback. And
He's
fast.
decent. He's decent.
He's fast.
He never had a team. He never had a team
Exactly.
in New York. So
I look at this as redemption,
Mm-hmm.
and this, in my opinion, this is Daniel Jones make it or break it.
Yeah, I think he's finally got a good group of guys around him. Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, Adonai Mitchell, Alec Pierce, Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
I mean, their O-line's one of the best in the league. Everybody knows that. Their defense is decent at best.
It's what we call in hockey a new start.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't look at Richardson as make it or break it. This is Daniel Jones, and I think they give him till week 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think I can easily see both of those guys switching out as the season progresses.
What, like Tua and Fitzpatrick did to his first year?
Yeah, I could see that happen 1,000%. Maybe Richardson go in and some wild card packages, or wildcat packages.
Yeah, I was about to say what like.
No, wildcat packages. I mean, yeah. But in the next game, you got the Browns beating the Eagles 22-13. Dylan Gabriel got his start, got his first game, 13 for 18, 1 interception, no touchdowns. But I will say this: in the first quarter, Dylan Gabriel went 8 for 8. I think it was about for 80 yards.
It's not bad.
I'm telling you that what I saw in him in the first quarter, he reminded me of Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, but it's the Browns though.
He reminded me of Baker Mayfield on the Browns.
Listen,
I saw him, I was like, that's Baker.
Let's be honest here though. It's the Browns.
Yeah. I mean,
enough said. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. And Tyler Huntley went in, did his thing. He didn't do as good. Let's see. Eagles. Dorian Thompson-Robinson looked absolutely horrendous. It pains me to just watch him. He was so good at UCLA. He did so good at UCLA, and he comes into the league. He got drafted. He got drafted by the Browns, and he was sent behind Jameis Winston. I mean,
look, Jameis Winston's not a bad quarterback.
Not terrible, but you know,
he just likes to throw a lot of interceptions.
Right, for the fun of it.
Yeah. He likes to give a lot of Christmas gifts early.
Yeah,
let's just say that.
That's for sure. And Patriots beat the Vikings 20-12. Travion Henderson from last week. He had the opening kickoff touchdown. You remember? Yeah.
Listen, that our division, Dolphins division, has been terrible the last 5-6 years. I think this year it's going to be really, really tight and close.
We're gonna be talking about fantasy a little bit later, but listen, I've seen a couple people drafting Travion Henderson in the first round. That's a little crazy to me. I wouldn't draft him in the first round. For our 10-man league, he's looking more of like a third or fourth round guy.
No.
Maybe even a fifth.
Not if someone hits auto draft.
I'm just saying, third, fourth, or fifth round for me. First round is absolutely crazy. You gotta be a diehard Patriots or an Ohio State fan to be picking him in the first round. I just don't see. He has upside, but
Let me ask you a question.
Huh?
How pissed are you gonna be if he throws if he beats the Dolphins? Game-winning drive, Miami Miracle. If he pulls a New England Miracle.
Listen,
I'm telling you this right now. I'm flipping shit over. I'm throwing shit.
I'll be happy if I start him in fantasy. I'd be happy if I started him in fantasy that week.
Listen, I'll tell you this. I'm start throwing shit.
Listen,
Listen. As a Dolphins fan, I don't care if we don't make it to the playoffs. I don't care if we win or lose.
I care.
I mean, I care, but if we beat the Bills, the Jets, and the Patriots, it's a successful season for me.
Yeah.
Especially the Patriots, because then I get to talk shit to Jamie.
Then the Texans beat the Panthers 20-3.
No, that's not saying much.
Yeah, I will say
That's
this.
your boy. C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud's my boy.
Bandwagon.
No, not a bandwagon. He's my boy.
Okay.
I will say this though. Everyone's saying, oh, he's got a sophomore slump. He's gonna do terrible.
The team he's on is terrible.
Yeah. Well, no, the Texans are right, but
they're average.
Yeah, his first season he did amazing. Like,
boy, brought him to the playoffs.
Yeah, in his first season. Last year he did mediocre, decent. He wasn't that good. And they're calling it the sophomore slump. Everyone's underrating
I'll
him.
say this.
Listen, don't underrate him. He is.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
The guy.
You can say it was a sophomore slump, but I will say this. He came in.
Yeah.
He produced rookie season.
Yeah.
Took him to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Did unbelievable playing. His awareness, everything was great.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of players.
Yeah,
last season.
He doesn't have
He lost a lot of players.
Yeah.
Number one. Number two.
Pretty much all of his wide receivers got injured at some point during the season. So
two of them got injured preseason. And I'm sorry, not preseason, training camp.
Yeah.
And they missed half of the year. So I'll say this. You can't really say it was a sophomore slump because he didn't produce.
Yeah.
He still produced.
But not to the level as he did his first year.
But I also look at it this way. I disagree. I think he did produce, and I think if you look at his stats rookie season and last year, they are probably very similar. I'm going to go on a limb and say they're probably similar or very close.
Right.
But, I mean, you look at the Texans' defense 2 years ago when he was a rookie, they were a lot better than what they were last year. They had their defense it collapsed.
Right.
Midway through the season. So I look at it this way. I don't call it a sophomore slump. I call it a leveling platform because if you don't have a good defense, you're going to lose games. Yeah. If your defense isn't stopping shit, you're going to lose games. And you can't have a good offense and win a game with shitty defense.
Right.
Because then it's going to be a shootout.
Yeah.
So I don't look at it as like a sophomore slump. I look at it as he set the bar rookie year and he went straight across.
Yeah. Listen, I want people to underrate him so he could prove everyone wrong this year. That's what I want to happen. But what I was gonna say is, C.J. Stroud's one of my boys. Another one of my boys on the Texans, Nick Chubb. He's back. He was on the Browns. He was a free agent. I wanted somebody to pick him up so bad. He was going to be such a steal.
Leg injury.
He was going to be, versus the Patriots. I couldn't stop watching it.
Do you remember when we were here watching the game? And we were just
right
like,
in half.
We were just like
backwards in half.
We were just like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. No one would sign him though. He finally got signed by the Texans, and he produced in the I know it's preseason, but he produced 5 carries for 25 yards. He's gonna be the number 2 back behind Joe Mixon, and I think not only that, I think people need to start game planning around him for that 1-2 combo for sure. He's not going to be as explosive because, like we said, the knee injuries.
No, I wouldn't say that. I would say
he's been looking a little bit slow. But you gotta remember,
he hasn't played though.
Right.
It's gonna take a bit to get back into that mentality and shape wise though.
The training camp, the season he got the injury on the Browns. What was that, 2 years ago?
I think the injury was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And then he came back middle of last year.
Maybe.
But I don't remember. I don't think he played much last year.
But what I was gonna say is the training camp, before that season started, he was squatting 600 pounds.
Yeah.
As a running back, squatting 600 pounds. It's crazy. Him and Saquon Barkley are right around the same level. Nick Chubb is the same. Saquon Barkley was Nick Chubb in 2018. Nick Chubb was on that same level.
Yeah.
Any time from 2018 to 2021, that was Nick Chubb.
Yeah. Yeah, I
he was a top.
Definitely agree with that.
He was a consistent top 6, top 4 running back in the league.
Yeah.
He was a dog. Played at Georgia Bulldogs. And the next game we're going to talk about is that 49ers versus the Raiders. They beat them 22-19. Brock Purdy played 5 for 7, 66 yards. The new quarterback on the 49ers I didn't know about until literally when I saw the box score of this game. Mac Jones, 13 for 16, 135 yards and an interception. I mean, I think the second...
Talking about Mac Jones from the Patriots?
Yeah.
That's... Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know what they're thinking with him. I honestly don't know. But a surprise return to the Niners. Jeff Wilson Jr., who's from the Niners, came to the Dolphins with McDaniel and Mostert. Yep. And I guess he's back on the Niners now. He did 8 rushes, 16 yards, and a touchdown. It's more than he ever did for us. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say.
He didn't really get the chance to play, though.
Right. And then on the Raiders side of the ball, we're talking about this. Ashton Genty, he was the one that had 3 carries for -1 yards. Who stepped it up? He was a second runner for the Heisman. He stepped it up, 7 carries, 33 yards, and a touchdown.
I mean, -1
yard. Anything's better than -1.
I know, that's what I was going to say. He could have had 3 yards and have been a step up.
Right. Raheem Mostert, 3 carries, 9 yards. He'll probably be like that veteran backup kind of guy.
No, they'll use him on like a third down-ish.
Yeah.
3rd and short.
I mean,
or a goal line.
He's big, you know. I'd use him too. And the next thing we're going to talk about is the Buccaneers beating the Steelers 17-14. Teddy Bridgewater, 6 for 11, 2 touchdowns.
He's back in the league?
Yeah, he's back.
Who signed him?
The Bucs. They signed him.
And that's who. He's not going to get the starting spot.
No, Baker Mayfield, of course.
Guy's one fucking hit away from crying to his mommy.
He what he needs to do is go back to the high school and win another championship. That's what needs to happen.
What was your nickname for him when he was on the Dolphins?
Teddy Two Gloves. Teddy Two Gloves. That's the man.
Teddy. I used to every time you used to oh Teddy Two Gloves coming up. Teddy interception.
Yeah.
Teddy interception. Let's go.
He was alright.
Now when he was on Minnesota, I liked him. He was good, but it goes back to what I said earlier.
Yeah.
And I've always said this. These quarterbacks nowadays want to be the next Michael Vick, and it's just you would think it could happen with all the rule changes and the protection.
For me now, it's not who's going to be the next Michael Vick. It's going to be who's the next Lamar Jackson. He's better.
First off, Lamar Jackson is not better than Michael Vick.
Lamar Jackson is.
I'll say this.
Two MVPs.
Okay,
two
guess what?
MVPs.
Guess what?
Lamar Jackson.
Hey, what it comes down to?
Stop it.
Different playing. When Michael Vick played, he didn't have all these rules.
I don't care.
Lamar Jackson.
You
look at his legs.
Lamar Jackson.
They look like chicken. Chicken legs.
Lamar Jackson's better than Michael Vick.
No.
Argument done.
No. You're crazy.
I'm not though.
You're crazy.
They're everyone watching will.
All right. Whoever has an opinion about this, comment below on who you think is better.
That's a clip.
Michael Vick.
That's a clip.
Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson. Comment below who you think is better.
All right.
And we'll leave it up to you guys to decide.
Yeah. Then we'll come back next week and we'll see that I'm right.
You're not right.
I am. Lamar Jackson is better than Michael Vick.
Listen, Lamar Jackson couldn't hold Michael Vick's jock.
All right.
On any given day.
Next. And then Skylar Thompson, 10 for 15, 113 yards and a interception. Yeah.
Fuck him. Mister, I'm going to put out and show out this year. And last year I was afraid to even snap the ball.
He's the MVP of the preseason. We drafted him. He played.
I wouldn't say he's MVP of preseason.
No, but I'm saying in preseason he always plays like an MVP.
Yeah, because there's no starting play. Your number ones aren't playing.
We drafted him. He played insane for us. We had to put him on the roster, or else someone was going to pick him up. He did mediocre the rest of his time here.
No, I will say this. He did. We drafted him 3 years ago?
Yeah, like three years ago.
His first 2 years when we had to use him because Tua got hurt. I mean, he wasn't bad. It was last year. It was just like, yo, dude, what the fuck you doing?
Fumbled snaps. I mean,
fumbled snaps. It was like he was terrified to even have the ball in his hand.
Yeah. And then last
that's Dolphins football. Man.
That is. And then last week he did a good game for the Steelers. Yeah.
Who's their actual starting quarterback? Because they traded
Rodgers.
That's right. So who did Fields go to?
Jets.
That's right.
Yeah. we get to let him run over 100 yards on us again.
You know what I think is crazy?
Yeah.
So they paid Russell Wilson and Fields all this fucking money.
No, Steelers didn't even have to pay a dime on Russell Wilson because the Broncos signed him to that huge deal 5 years ago.
But if you look at it though, it doesn't matter. They didn't have to pay him, but they brought in 2 quarterbacks that they could have kept.
At least one of them.
Well, in my opinion, if it was me, business-wise,
Fields.
No, if it was me, I'd have kept Russell because you don't have to pay him.
You don't have to pay him, I guess. Yeah.
And he's a great quarterback. You don't have to pay him. At that point, you draft a rookie. This is my opinion. You keep Russell Wilson. You draft a young quarterback, right? And let him learn under Russell Wilson.
But here's the thing.
Bring him up.
But here's the thing. The Steelers went out in free agency this year and got DK Metcalf Imagine if Russell was still on the team and you get Russell and DK Metcalf back together like they were at the
But
Seahawks.
that's what I'm saying, though. But instead, you got to get Russell Wilson last year and Fields.
Yeah.
Which are two starting quarterbacks. That's not someone...
You've always liked Fields.
Yes,
I
have.
I'm like,
and I'll tell you why.
Him,
Even the Bears drafted him, and they fucked him over.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'll say this. When your quarterback has more rushing yards
than your running back,
as well as your wide receiver catching yards after the catch, why are you getting rid of him? It's not his fault your team sucks.
I mean, look what we did to Ryan Fitzpatrick. He led the Dolphins in rushing yards.
I mean, but
he was 600
again,
rushing yards in 2021?
It's the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah.
It's expected. When you're in Chicago, like Chicago's a very hard and big football state. Like
Soldier Field.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like why get rid of him?
Right.
Oh, because you wanted more money?
No, Caleb Williams. They got Caleb.
Okay.
He's better.
Guess what? It's Justin Fields.
Yeah.
That was a big mistake on Chicago's end. I mean, don't get me wrong. Caleb Williams, he's producing.
I think
they'll be fine.
He's gonna be better.
They'll be fine.
He is better.
And he'll probably be better because they have a better team now than what they did when Justin Fields was.
Yeah.
But I think Chicago messed up by trading Justin Fields.
Yeah.
And I think that Pittsburgh screwed themselves by getting both of them because those are two first string quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And I mean, look how their season ended.
Yeah.
Last year. So I think that they messed up. I think Pittsburgh messed up because they didn't keep Russell Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been a huge deal. Russell Wilson, DK Metcalf.
Yeah.
Come on now.
We'll see.
And you know their defense always comes, so you know that.
Yeah.
TJ
Watt. I mean, now they have Jalen Ramsey. I mean,
that's not really saying much.
Ramsey.
No offense, Jalen Ramsey.
He's still top corner.
You're a trash talking, washed up veteran. Okay. Xavier Howard's better than you.
Jeez. Now we got the Ravens.
You knew I was gonna throw that in there.
The Ravens beating the Cowboys 31-13.
Dude, let's just cut to the let's just. There's nothing to say on this. Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys. You fucking suck. It's not a matter of if. It's a matter of when you're going to screw up your season. And for all you Dallas Cowboy fans, you guys are a B-line, mediocre team. No heart team. And let me just say this. Sorry to interrupt, but let me just say this. You guys are absolutely terrible. It is like watching... It's like watching newborns trying to communicate with one another over a damn toy. You guys suck.
But listen, they might suck, but they're about to get rid of their greatest player in the past 10 years.
Oh, that's not saying much.
Micah Parsons is leaving.
Okay.
He's not staying there.
Look.
I don't know what they're doing. It's all Jerry Jones' fault, to be honest.
Mm-mm.
It's Jerry.
I mean, yeah, obviously it is, because we all know how... Listen, people can say whatever they want.
Yeah.
He's a businessman. At the end of the day, businessmen are going to do what businessmen are going to do, right? Yeah. This is how I look at it. Mm-hmm. Look what they did to Des Bryant. They screwed him over.
Oh, I can't stand this. I saw a TikTok the other day that said Des Bryant's a top 15 receiver of all time.
I wouldn't say all time. I would say he was probably top 10
in the 2010s
when he played.
Yeah, in the top 20.
But
in the 2010s, but not all time.
But crazy. I also look at it this way though.
Might even
I look at
50.
I look at he's not. I wouldn't say he's cracking top 50.
Exactly.
But I would say this though. You got to give Des Bryant credit. He stuck through all the bullshit.
Yeah.
But again, Cowboys are going to lose. They're probably going to lose him.
Yeah, Micah Parsons.
And you know who I think tries and picks him up?
Who?
Chiefs.
Oh, jeez. geez, that's what we need. No, honestly,
Am I wrong
listen,
though?
no,
Why not?
I think he goes to an in-state rival. He's best friends with C.J. Stroud. Go to the Texans. Help out the defense.
You think he goes in state?
Help out the defense. He's best friend. They have their own podcast together. Help out C.J. Stroud.
I'll say this.
They have their own podcast.
Either he does that, or he goes in a division rival, just to say fuck you, for them fucking him over.
Listen,
wait, he wants the money. He deserves it.
If he goes to the Commanders, oh,
here we go.
Oh jeez.
Here we go.
You got him, Bobby Wagner, Polynesian demon Frankie Louvu. Oh my God, bro! That team would be so sick. You got him and Bobby Wagner on the same team.
All right, in the comments. In the comments, put who you would like to see
Michael Parsons go to.
Yeah. Put who you would like to see him go to.
Next, the Giants beat the Jets 31-12. Jackson Dart had a great game. 14 for 16, 137 yards and a touchdown.
Okay. He
did great. I don't think he's going to be the day one starter. I think it's going to be Russell, but I think Jackson will start. He'll start a game.
That's right. Russell Wilson's on the Giants now.
Yeah. Russell Wilson's going to be your day one starter, but I think Jackson Dart will start a regular season game by the end of the season.
I'll say this. It's going to be like
whether it's injury or what.
I think it's going to be one of those things where Giants are finally going to do it smart.
Yeah.
They're going to let Dart learn under Russell
and Jameis Winston.
Yeah, but I mean, listen. You have two quarterbacks that have. I mean, listen. Jameis Winston's gone far in the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's had good years. He has experience.
Right.
That's going to be something where you're going to have a rookie quarterback who's surrounded by two veterans.
Mm-hmm.
One of them successful, the other one mediocrely successful, but has the experience to be like, hey, like, this is what's good. This isn't. I see him having a good career.
I want to see it. And then next game we got is the Rams beating the Chargers. Very close game. A lot of in-state games. You had New York and now this.
Well, it's preseason.
Yeah, preseason. The games are all like random.
You don't have to travel as much.
Yeah. Rams beating the Chargers 23-22. Chargers didn't really do much.
Yeah, but they're not playing first stringers.
I mean,
you don't have Herbert playing.
Herbert played the first.
But I'm saying you don't have him playing a full game.
No, you don't.
Who's that Samoan tight end they have?
Samoan.
The tight end they have. I forget his name. Thought he was Samoan. He might not be. He was a rookie last year. Who's their tight or wide receiver? It might be a wide receiver.
Their rookie wide receiver last year, Lad McConkey, but he's not Samoan.
Thought he was.
You're thinking of the Chargers or no, the Rams, Puka Nacua.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, that was like 3 years ago he got drafted.
My bad. Like I said, I don't really watch football. Oh, I can't watch the NFL like that. It's terrible.
No, but I wonder, did he play? No, he didn't play, which is understandable. Stetson Bennett had a great game. He's going to be the number 2 guy in the Rams quarterback room. Stetson Bennett, he was the one that was at Georgia.
Yeah.
With the 5th-year option, 28 for 40.
Let's not call it a 5th-year option. Let's call it the COVID option.
Yeah, the COVID option. 28 for 40, 324 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He's throwing deep balls the entire game.
Yeah, but I mean, it's working for him now.
Yeah, I think Matthew Stafford is so close to retirement. It's easing up on him as the years come by. I think he'll be out of the league in the next 3 years.
Listen,
3 years.
He's not a first ballot Hall of Fame. but he's
going.
definitely close to being a first ballot, in my opinion.
But
I'll say this. I will say this. In my opinion, you pay Matt when he decides. This is probably going to be his last year.
Stafford, nah, he'll be around for like 2-3 more years.
Hear me out. This will be his last full season playing.
Okay.
Right. I think the last 2 years of his contract, they use him to mentor.
Yeah, keep him as a backup.
Not so much a backup. More of, if you're winning, I'm going to take you out.
Yeah.
And start mentoring
Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if we're losing,
keep him in the game. He's
keep
reliable.
him in the game to maybe make it close or make a playoff,
playoff
appearance.
Push, yeah.
But
I could see it.
I mean, like you said, he's got like maybe 2-3 years left.
Yeah. I think
mentor.
I think he'd be on Aaron Rodgers level if he had a better O-line during the Calvin Johnson era. If he had a better O-line and he was able to get great passes out to Megatron, I mean, he did, but it wasn't very often.
It was often. It was just that was his really only go-to reliable target.
He had Golden Tate.
Calvin Tate wasn't
on the level.
He was there.
Yeah.
But he wasn't as reliable as Johnson was.
I think.
And then also think about it too. You look at the team that you look at Detroit, right? When Stafford was there, they didn't really have a defense.
No, not at all. The defense and the O-line was terrible.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
God awful.
And they do the trade, and to me, I think it was an even trade.
Yeah,
it was a pretty even trade.
It was.
Right?
I think it was a straight up trade.
Yeah,
golf for Stafford,
and I think it was pretty even. Yeah. I just think that Stafford was put in a better situation because they already had a defense. And him and
Cooper Kupp had a great connection.
That's what I'm saying. It was an instant connection. It wasn't like
his first year there. They won the Super Bowl.
Look, Jared Goff. He's a gamer. He's a great quarterback.
Yeah.
But they didn't have a defense until the last 2 years, and
And they're still
last year,
Aiden Hutchinson got injured, so I think that's one of the reasons why they lost in the second round to the Commanders, because they didn't have Aiden Hutchinson.
I think Detroit goes really far. I'm going to be honest. I think Detroit goes to the Super Bowl this year.
I hope they win it.
I wouldn't say I hope they win. I want the Dolphins to win, but
come on, that's not happening.
I still want them to do it.
Yeah. I think it's either. I think once again the winner of the Super Bowl is going to be an NFC team. I'm just hoping it's either the Commanders or the Lions. I don't want it to be an AFC team. There's just no one in the AFC that I'd want to watch win a Super Bowl. Or that I think is even ready to win a Super Bowl. I don't think the Ravens are ready to win a Super Bowl.
I was just literally about to say if the Dolphins don't make it, my second team that I would have to go for would be the Ravens.
I'd want the Ravens to go, but I don't think they have a team to win. They don't have a receiver. They have Zay Flowers and a very old DeAndre Hopkins.
Hey, top 10 wide receivers all the time.
DeAndre Hopkins? Yeah.
He still produces.
Yeah, I just don't see them having a good enough team to win, but I think they could definitely go far. Bills, like I said, no receivers.
I can't go for the Bills.
Huh? I can't go for the Bills. That's what I'm saying. There's only two teams I'd
I'm not gonna lie though. If Josh Allen was on any other team, I'd go for him. Yeah, but I can't. I can't get behind the Bills.
That's what I'm saying. There's only two teams I want to win. I want to see win the Super Bowl that I think are capable to, and it's the Commanders and Lions.
You think Dalvin Cook? Not Dalvin Cook.
James Cook.
Yeah, you think they re-signed him?
They already did.
They did?
Yeah. 3 years. 3 years extension. In the next game, we got Broncos beating the Cardinals 27-7. The Cardinals had Jacoby Brissett playing. He's backing up. I'm sure he's probably going to be the backup for Kyler Murray. But they did have our boy DJ Dallas, another Miami Hurricane alumni. 1 reception for 10 yards, but he's mainly a return guy for them. He had 1 return for 22 yards. I mean, he's been there for like 4 or 5 years. He's been doing good. He's never gonna. Actually, no. He's been in the league for like 5 years. He was drafted by the Seahawks.
He was
drafted by the Seahawks, then came to Arizona. But yeah, I just like pointing out our Miami Hurricanes guys like doing well, you know. But yeah, he did all right. Broncos, you know, Jarrett Stidham did all right. 16 for 23, 240, 2 touchdowns. Actually, that's better than all right. That's really good. I will say this: not a Miami Hurricane, but a UCF player, R.J. Harvey. A lot of people want to take him in fantasy. As a late round draft pick, they think he's a late round steal. R.J. Harvey, 3 carries, 18 yards, and a touchdown.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all. I think I'm not too high on him. I know a lot of people are.
It's one of those things, you know. It's to wait and see.
Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna take the chance and draft him unless he falls to me and I need like 1 more running back. Like if I got 3 or 4 running backs on my team, if I got 3 or 4 running backs on my team and he falls to me in a late round, I might pick him up. But he's not on my list of guys to get. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean it's listen. You never know. Look at Devon Achane, whatever you want.
Everyone wants him in the first round.
Yeah.
In fact,
now they want him in the first round. Yeah. But when he was a rookie, it was
he's a fantasy demon.
Everybody, I'll say this because I was very guilty of this.
Yeah.
I was very guilty of this last year.
Yeah.
He was a nobody. Week 2 came around.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Week 2 came around, and I was just like,
I remember everyone.
Picked him up.
Everyone picking him up after the Broncos game.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean,
what was that? Week 7, week 8?
No. It was way before that. I think it was like week 3 or 4.
Yeah, it was something like that.
And I mean, like, you know, it's hard to really. And I mean, it goes like fantasy is like, you know, any sport with fantasy. It's like they all go hand in hand.
Yeah.
It's hard to say what you think one player is going to do, because I mean, look at Tyreek Hill, prime example. 2 years ago, killed it in fantasy, destroyed it in fantasy.
Top 5 receiver last year.
Last year, I mean, it was like, dude, like, why did I even waste the draft pick on you? And you couldn't. Last year, I couldn't even drop him because nobody wanted to pick him up.
I don't understand.
I mean, I was able to drop him, but I'm saying nobody like.
Nobody.
I was trying to do trades with him.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to trade.
But here's the thing. We all know Tyreek's talent. We all know what he can do. I don't understand what people are doing again. It's the same thing with him and C.J. Stroud. They had 1 not good year, and everyone's underrating them. Like, people are making their top 10 receivers list for this year, and Tyreek isn't even cracking the top 10.
I'll tell you why.
That's crazy.
I'll tell you why, though. Prime example. C.J. Stroud. Prime example. You had expectations. In my opinion, C.J. Stroud met the expectations. Whatever. Tyreek Hill, you had expectations, right? And you let the off-field bullshit get to you.
He had more kids last year than he had touchdowns.
Listen.
He's on the Nick Cannon run.
He had a bad year. Yeah. But this is your opportunity to bounce back.
Healthy Tua, healthy Tyreek,
Exactly.
healthy Waddle,
Exactly.
healthy O-line for once.
You can't really say Tua's healthy because, man.
Next game.
One little tap and he's going to be throwing some gang signs in 305.
Saints and Jaguars tied 17-17. nothing really here. Spencer Rattler, impressive. 18 for 24, 199, a touchdown, interception. The quarterback battle there is interesting. I think Spencer Rattler should get the job. If any COVID, what's the word I'm looking for? Binge watchers. COVID binge watchers know what I'm talking about. The series on Netflix called QB1.
Mm-hmm.
It would kind of highlight like
I was watching that with you.
I
started watching that with you.
It highlighted like high school quarterbacks and stuff. And Spencer Rattler was one of the original quarterbacks on the show, and I honestly thought he was gonna be the next big thing. He was very not underwhelming in college, but he didn't live up to the expectation, but still played very decent. Got drafted by the Saints, sat behind Derek Carr. I still believe in him. I still think, and that's just wishful thinking, just based off of the QB1 series.
You can be your GOAT. You can be the next GOAT for you. Oh.
Just like Matthew Stafford.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm kidding.
I really hope you're kidding.
Yeah. Now, and the next, the Bears. Oh my God, embarrassing loss. You want to talk about laughing at the Chiefs? Always make you smile because of the Chiefs. The Bears, 38-0 against the Bills. 38-0 against the Bills.
They beat the Bills?
38-0.
Yeah, but nobody on the Bills was playing because that's not realistic and real.
Frank Gore Jr., 8 carries, 51 yards. But listen, it makes it even better. You want to know why? Guess who the Bills' starting quarterback was for the game? Mitchell Trubisky, the GOAT. The GOAT.
Oh, Jesus.
Mitchell Trubisky, the starting quarterback for the Bills for this game against his old team. They played. They showed out. I'll tell you what, though. Tyson Bagent, yep, that's your second stringer. I think.
Fucking think.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, think.
I think if he different time, maybe he'd be your starter, but you're not starting him over Caleb Williams. Maybe if it was Tyson Bagent now versus, like we said, Justin Fields.
Nah. I know you don't like Justin Fields. Fuck off. He's a good quarterback.
Luther Burden.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now. If someone drafts him before I do,
who Fields?
I'm gonna be pissed.
You want Fields? I'll tell you, I don't think anyone's gonna draft him.
Listen, I hate to tell you this. I think he does really fucking.
We play him twice. I'm scared.
You should be fucking scared. He's gonna have more rushing yards than anybody on the Jets offense. He's gonna run all over our defense because we can't cover shit.
Luther Burden finally played 3 catches, 49 yards. He's a rookie. He had a couple issues during the off season, and he wasn't able to
define a couple issues. What issues we're talking about?
I'm not too sure. I just know that he wasn't able to start practicing right away. And he finally got back.
Legal issues, or are we talking like playing with himself too much and got hurt himself?
No, I'm not. I forget if it was legal issue. I don't think it was legal issues. I think he was dealing with a minor injury, and they didn't want to rush him back onto the field.
Makes sense.
As he was a high level pick for a rookie.
And if it is legal issues, smarten the fuck up there, buddy.
Yeah. The 38-0. I mean that's just great. Speaking to a not so great thing, the Bengals beat the Commanders 31-17.
Makes me happy.
That makes you happy?
Makes me happy.
Alright, fuck off.
Because you're a bandwagon.
I'm not a bandwagon. Alright, listen. I'm not even a Commanders fan. I'm a Terry McLaurin fan, number one. And because I've been a Terry McLaurin...
This is coming from the person who will pick a team on NFL, on Madden, and then use a different team's fucking offensive playbook.
Because I'm used to the Minnesota Vikings playbook because I used the Minnesota Vikings 2 years ago.
Hey. Bandwagon.
Okay, but I wasn't a bandwagon of the Vikings. They've always been my team. I mean, Dolphins are my team, but they're a close second. It's because Terry McLaurin, Ohio State, that's always been my guy. Followed him through the NFL. He got drafted by the Redskins. This would have been the same exact situation if it was any other team, but it was them. And you want to know what? It was great because now we got Jaden Daniels. We got Bobby Wagner, Legion of Boom, one of my favorite...
You gonna stick a finger in their ass while you blow them too?
One of my favorite players of all time, Bobby Wagner, Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels is not one of my favorite players of all time, but... Alright, I'm just gonna stop. But anyways, Jake Browning, 16 for 25, 159. Wait, I remember reading about this. Mitchell Tinsley, he's a rookie, 5 receptions, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. He caught his first pass in this game in 2 years. The last time he caught a pass in a game was in the Rose Bowl when he was in college 2 years ago. This was his first pass first catch since that game in a game.
Who drafted him?
I think he originally actually got drafted.
I'm sorry. What team is he on?
He's on the Bengals.
Says a lot. Who's the Bengals starting quarterback?
Burrow.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, but I think this Tinsley guy, he's gonna be your third.
Yeah, but Burrows didn't play though.
No, Burrow didn't play.
No. I see good things coming for them.
I scratch that off. I'd want to see the Bengals Super Bowl, but I don't think they're gonna do it because they don't have a defense. Their defense is as good as ours, so it means they're pretty shit.
So wide open.
Yeah.
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Debbie does Dallas.
Yeah. Pamela Anderson in the 90s.
Well, the 80s. 80s and 90s.
80s and 90s. Yeah, no. I'd want to see
Our uncle's girlfriend. I'm sorry, what? Can we leave?
All right.
Can we leave that in there?
So now, next week we're gonna have our fantasy draft.
We're gonna have next week we're gonna do the fantasy football draft.
I didn't plan this out. It just happened to be. The fantasy draft is on a Wednesday. We film on Wednesdays, post on Thursdays. So we'll film it. Make it a part of the podcast.
We will have shorts.
Yeah, like different clips.
We will have YouTube as well as TikTok and Instagram shorts of me losing my shit during the draft.
Yeah, and we'll be sitting right here at the desk doing the draft. Let's see. Oh yeah, alright, so next week we're going to be doing the draft. We're also, before the draft, what we can do is we're going to give our top 3 or top 5 guys at the quarterback, running back, and wide receiver positions for the fantasy draft.
I think we should do a poll on who we think will be the top 5 picks in the draft.
Okay. Yeah, the 5 picks, I don't know about the top 5 picks, about who it's going to be, but I have a pretty good idea of, 5 guys I know for fact are going in the first round. Let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, like we said before, the room's not completely done. It'll get done, I'm sure, by the next episode for sure. Like we said, it's a kind of a learning curve for us since it's our first episode. We did a couple practice runs before, but like we said, it's going to be a bit, learning curve. We'll watch back the episode, kind of, we're gonna critique ourselves pretty heavy and, learn from our mistakes and see what we can do better for sure. And yeah, we're hoping to have this out tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. Hopefully it'll be by 10 o'clock for sure. But yeah, so I think that's it.
Also to look for next week, we are going to do an all-time hockey list.
Yep.
So
all-time hockey team.
And that is going to include past, present, and we're going to do that. And also next week we are going to try and get our dad on here.
It's not happening.
I think we can get him on here.
He's not getting on.
I think we can get him on here and embarrass him a little bit.
He ain't getting on. The boys want to see him on.
I think we need to get him on.
The boys want to see him on. He ain't getting on though. But yeah, thanks for all the support. Obviously it's not too much right now because we haven't been posting. We're just trying to get the channels up and get them rolling. We posted the intro, the advertisement, and got a lot of love on TikTok from that. YouTube's not doing too good. I'm gonna post the links on YouTube.
Yep.
Or on Instagram. We'll both post the links on Instagram. Send them out. So if you're following one of us, click the link on our story, and it'll bring you right to this episode. And yeah,
if you guys have trouble finding it on YouTube, and you guys are getting the ads and the mini clips on TikTok or on Instagram, just hit us a message and we will send you the direct link to the YouTube.
Yeah.
But like I said, like we said, this is new to us. This is something that we want to do and we want to have fun with. So like, share, and follow.
Yeah. All right.